was a liberal. I was born in California. I was blue through and through, and health was nonpartisan. And then when these two started convincing politicians to take a position on it, I started to see change for the first time in my 20-year career. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell is happening? How is this possible? And I reached out to Callie and I was like, what can I do to be helpful? I need to have you on my podcast immediately, educate everybody. And he kind of brought me along. And then other things began to happen. You started to see censorship become an issue around health. And you started to see, I mean, this is somewhat unrelated, but sex changes for children. Like, no one's mentioning that our current director of HHS wanted to remove all age limits for sex changes for kids. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, these kinds of things started to make me more political. And yes, now when I weigh the pros and cons of each side, I find the positions on the left are so radical and so dangerous. And we had hoped they would take a stand on the health issue. And in fact, Callie told me, like, listen, we're gonna talk to anybody. Like, you don't need to be a Trumper. We're talking to everybody. And guess what? The left talked to nobody. They refused to sit down with RFK. And that was so offensive to me personally. And that was the last straw for me.